Hello and welcome to Verbling. Hi there. I'm teacher Oakley. And in today's class here on Verbling for the next hour, we will be learning vocabulary to discuss money. We'll be doing this through a mixture of fill in the blank exercises, mix and match, and also some conversation and discussion. To talk about money, not only will we be looking at individual vocabulary words, but we will also be looking at how words are co-located together, verbs, prepositions with verbs, nouns. In other words, a little bit of chunking, how these vocabulary words are used in normal, everyday English. Okay, today's vocabulary topic is money. Hooray for money, yippee. Okay, let's, where is everyone today? Okay. All right, as soon as we get some folks in here, we'll get started. Got plenty of material. All right, again, here we go. Okay. Hello, Carvalho. Welcome to the class.
Hello, teacher. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay, thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Carvalho, today we're going to be learning vocabulary about money, actually today and tomorrow, because of course there's a lot to talk about. All right. Money, money, money. Yay for money, right? Okay. I have a lot of information to go over, so I'm gonna get started. I don't know where everyone else is today, but we'll just get started. They can join as they will. Feel free to join the class at any time. Plenty of room. So, Carvalho, let's you and I get started.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to start by doing a screen share here. As soon as I can get things to work. Here we go. Okay, first some basic vocabulary. We're just going to read this paragraph here and do some fill-in-the-blank exercises with the vocabulary words above here. Currency, check, money belt. Okay, Carvalho, go ahead. Starting from here, just go ahead and read and try to fill in the blank with the proper word once you get to the blank.
Okay. The less money you carry around with you, the better. I usually have about 40 euros.
Now, this L thing is pounds, actually.
Pounds?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. 40 pounds in notes?
Okay. Yeah. It could be. Could be notes. Sure. Notes, of course. In the United States, we normally call them bills. So that's paper money. Sure. Okay.
Okay. In notes in my wallet and a couple of pounds in coins.
Sure, that would make sense. So the paper money and the metal coins.
Coins in my pocket.
Okay.
I pay for things which goes under. I pay cash.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Definitely,
I pay
that makes
I
sense.
pay cash for things which costs under 10 pounds, but for anything over that, I use my credit card.
There you go. I use my credit card. Okay, let's stop right there. Uh, while I welcome Javier. Hello, Javier. How are you today, Javier? Okay, Javier. Hello, hello. Uh, Carvalho, do you?
Hello, Oakley. How are you?
There we go. Okay, I'm okay. I'm doing all right.
Cool.
I'm great. Uh, I'll get back. I'll get to you in just a minute. Let me ask Carvalho.
Okay.
Carvalho? Do you usually always try to have some cash on you?
Yes, I like to have some cash, but I prefer using my debit card
Uh-huh. Okay.
because it's safe it for me.
Okay. It's safer for me.
Safer. Okay, teacher. Thanks.
Sure. Okay. So you have a debit card. Well, me too. Yeah. Right. You can pretty much buy anything these days using your debit card, but it's nice to have change if you want a pack of gum. It's kind of ridiculous to use a credit card or a debit card. Okay. Uh, what's the difference between a credit card and a debit card, Carvalho?
Debit card you pay in, I don't know how to say, in one you must to have found
You must have funds. Yeah,
yes funds if
right.
you want to use your debit card, and
That's right.
you must have credit to use credit card.
Right. Credit card, you're borrowing money. It's money you don't have. You have to pay back. But a debit card is money you already have that you put in the bank. So you don't have to pay interest. Right. Right. Okay. Hello, Naibe. Welcome to the class.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. Uh, okay, let's take over reading our little paragraph here from here. I only use Javier. Can you take over from here, filling in the blank?
Okay. From I only use.
Yes, please. That's right.
Okay. Yeah. I only use my blank book to pay bills. Uh,
Your blank book.
my notebooks. Notebook.
I wish I could pay my bills with my notebooks. I have plenty of notebooks, but I
Okay.
don't have
My
any.
my cash.
No. Uh, Now, I don't know. Maybe you don't even have these anymore. Here, where I live in the Philippines, nobody uses this anymore. In
Okay.
America, they still
Yes.
do.
My checkbook.
Checkbook. Hmm.
Checkbook. Yes.
All right. Checkbook. American spelling of check instead of a Q. Americans just use CK. They're pronounced exactly the same, however. Checkbook. Right.
Check.
You write in, there used to be, you have a bank account. Now we have debit cards, so we don't need checkbooks. But before, we would have to write out on a piece of paper our name and the amount that we were sending. Commonly, they would be used to pay bills because they act as a receipt. You get your canceled check back as proof of purchase. So it's a document you can use to prove you paid something. Now people pretty much trust the banks to deal with that using their debit cards often. Okay,
Yes.
let me.
In my case, I use In my case, I use to do my payments online.
Right. Okay. And many people pay online. All right. Using either electronic banking, their bank account,
Yes.
or a debit card number, or what have you. Right.
Yes.
Very true. Depends where you are. Now, I live in the Philippines. We don't have checkbooks. They just don't exist here. But here, you want to pay in. You want to pay. There are many places to pay your bills. Many banks, pharmacies, all kinds of institutions where you can pay basically any bills, water bills, electric bills, whatever. But you want to go there in person and pay them so you get a receipt, so you can prove you paid. It's
Yes.
happened to me more than
Yes.
once where they said I didn't pay, and I have to show them a piece of paper and say, yes, I did. Here's my receipt. So it does happen here. So everybody here always pays at some kind of designated payment site, just to make sure. I don't really fully trust the online banking here. I've had them say I didn't pay before when I tried to do that, so I gave up. Forget it.
They want you to. They want to charge you twice.
Yeah, exactly. Forget that, right? Clipagem. Oh, you've disappeared. Clipagem or whatever. Come on back. I wasn't ignoring you. I was just going to talk to you, but okay. Let me also welcome Simone. Hi there, Simone.
Hi, hello. How
Hi.
are you?
I'm okay. Welcome to the class.
Thank you very much.
Okay, I'll get to you in a second. Let me talk to Naibe for a second. Can you read the last sentence here? You can do a couple fill in the blanks from when I go on holiday.
When I go on holiday, I carry all my foreign. I don't know.
Okay, we're talking about money. So the common collocation with foreign, you're in a foreign country, so you have foreign currency. All right, those two words go together, foreign currency. That just means your money. Okay, currency are like dollars, euros, pesos, yuan. Okay, those are currencies.
Okay.
Okay.
In money belt
Mm-hmm.
around my waist, under my trousers.
Okay, under my trousers. All right, a money belt, kind of a secret way. It's attached to your body, so nobody can steal it unless they take your clothes off. Right, a more secure way to carry cash around. Okay. You probably don't have a money belt, right?
I have one. I have
You have
two.
one. You have
Yeah.
two. Oh, very good. All right, you're prepared. Excellent. Okay. My mistake. You do have. Okay.
Teacher,
Great. Yes.
I don't know what's money belt.
Money belt. It's basically okay. It's like it's a belt, but it has a purse attached to the belt. You know, a purse, something with a zipper that you can put your money in.
Okay.
So you put this belt on under your clothes. So under your clothes, yeah. So that it's not like your wallet in your pocket. Your wallet in your pocket is very easy for someone to steal.
Okay.
Okay. Or if somebody robs you, they may say, "Give me your wallet." Great. You give them their wallet, and you have $3 in it, and then your money belt has $3,000 in it under your clothes. So who cares? Let them have your wallet.
Okay.
Yeah, it's basically you're secretly carrying around money. Not only would I suggest carrying a money belt, but have a wallet with some money in it. So if you're robbed, you can give them something. You can't just say you have no money. That no one will ever believe you. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Simone, we're going to complete these following dialogues. When do we use credit card, cash, change, or check? Okay, so this is in the form of a dialogue. One person says one thing, the other person may answer. So Simone, I think 25 pounds is a bit expensive.
Wow, that is 10% off if you pay in cash, sorry.
Okay, very good. I like your intonation. Well, there's 10% off. Great intonation. I love it. That was very sales lady-like.
Very real.
Very realistic. That was nice. Good job. You're here to practice, so that was terrific. Yeah, if you pay cash, you often can get a discount. That's very true.
So,
Is that true where you live, Simone? Can you get a discount for paying cash sometimes?
yes, it's true. So let me ask you something. So should I
Sure.
say only pay cash, not pay in cash, yeah?
Actually, I was going to say something. If you pay cash or pay in cash, actually, it's your choice, Simone.
Okay.
You can say it either way, and it's perfectly. It sounds normal. It's perfectly correct.
Okay.
Good question though. Very good.
Thank you.
Let me talk to Italo. Hello.
Yes, hello.
Hi. How are you today?
Yes, yeah, I'm fine.
Great. All right. Try filling in the blank for this next one. We still haven't paid the telephone bill. Right. Read the sentence and choose one of the words up above. Read this sentence here.
Don't worry. I put a bill, a telephone bill.
Yeah. Okay, you put something in the post. Now, Americans say in the mail.
The mail?
Yeah, so you're actually mailing it. Of course, now people bank online, they pay bills online, or they use a debit card, what have you.
Oh.
So this would be kind of an older way to pay your bills.
Oh. With the other words.
Yeah. With one of these.
Don't worry. I put change in the post last night.
Probably not. Change
No?
refers to coins. Well, it actually has two meanings. It can refer to coins, 25 cents, a quarter, a dime, a nickel, a penny. Or if you pay $1 for a 99-cent hamburger, your change is 1 penny. That's your change, the money you get back. But no, Italo, that's not going to work.
Only coins?
Change? Yes, would only be, well, no. If you paid for something worth $10 and you gave them $20, they would give you back $10, a $10 bill in change. So not only coins, the money you get back, however much money it is, it doesn't matter. If you pay $1 million for something worth 900,000, you get 100,000 back in change.
Okay.
Obviously not coins. Okay. All right. Now this is old-fashioned. We used to put a check in the mail. All right, the written check that we write out and sign our signature on. However, I must say this is still very relevant because in English this is basically an idiom that we use to express the idea. Okay, except in American we say the check's in the mail. Oh yeah, the check's in the mail. Whatever, the check's in the mail. The idea being that it's paid, don't worry about it. Really, it's a euphemism for, of course, you know I'm lying, but I'm going to tell you that I paid. But there's nothing you can do about the fact that you know I'm lying. The checks in the mail is considered just one of the 3 biggest lies ever that everyone tells and no one can take serious. So when we use when we express this idiom, yeah, the check's in the mail, it means, yeah, I'm lying, you know I'm lying, but there's nothing you can do, so stop bothering me. Basically, it's a way of telling somebody, I'm going to lie to you, there's no choice for me but to lie to you, so just shut up already. The check's in the mail. I can say this about anything, all right? Not just about paying bills and money. This is an idiom now. It has evolved into an idiom, which basically means, well, stop bothering me. Either I paid or I didn't pay. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Hello, Heidi. Welcome to the class.
Change even it means small money coin. Like for example, I want to buy some juice and vending machine, but I don't have any small coin, so I want to get some change. We don't say so.
Yes, that is correct. But shortly before I had given that definition just before you entered the class, actually, or as you were entering the class. Yeah, actually, that's right. In fact, if you need coins for some reason, for I don't know, some kind of slot machine or for buying candy in a vending machine, you can ask somebody, here's $1, can I have change? Can I get 4 quarters change for my dollar? So 4 quarters back. Yeah, change can refer to coins. There's a lot of change in my pocket. Sure, many coins in my pocket. Okay, Heidi, number 3. Can I? Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's you. Number.
Can I pay by credit card? Credit card?
Yeah, of course. Can I pay by credit card? Sure.
I already said.
Yeah. Yes, we take Visa and MasterCard. Okay. American Express and Discover. What? And so on. Yeah, can I pay by credit card? Okay. Fine. Right. Very simple, basic phrase we've probably all used many times. Okay, coming around again, Carvalho. Number 4.
Okay. Have you got any okay, cash?
Probably not. I've only got a 20-pound note, so he has a large bill or a large note. So he wants some smaller money. He wants smaller denominations. All right, denominations are like $5, $10, $20 bill.
Some check?
No, it's exactly what we were just talking about. What I just mentioned. If you want, for example, I need 25-cent coin to buy juice in a machine. I can't buy it with a 20-pound note. I need to get change. Okay?
Okay.
Have you got any change? All right. So this is very common. Can I get change for a 50? Can I get change for a 20? You don't want to have that large amount of money. Okay?
Okay.
So, and by the way, we say pay cash or pay in cash, as I mentioned before, but you pay by check or pay by credit card, pay by debit card. All right, so a little different. I'm not sure why, but that's the way it is. We use the preposition by for check, credit card, debit card, but just pay cash or pay in cash is equally acceptable. Okay, income. Let's talk about income. Hello, Max. First of all, welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Fine.
Okay. All right. We'll come back around to you in just a bit, Max. Most of us, of course, earn money from our regular jobs, probably. But of course, there are other ways of getting money as well. Look at these: pension, interest, pocket money, salary, bonus. All right, words related to income. Again, more fill in the blank. All right, Javier. Number one, please.
A salary is what you earn weekly.
Yes, it is. Well, sometimes weekly. Javier, how about in your country? Do they usually pay weekly, twice a month, once a month?
That depends. In my case, what's the word? Being paid bi-weekly.
Okay? Now wait a minute. Is it bi-weekly or
Yeah.
you get paid weekly?
No, bi-weekly.
Wait a minute, but meaning every 2 weeks.
Yes, every 2 weeks I
Okay.
got my salary.
Right. Got it. BI weekly. Okay, got it. Right. Every 2 weeks. All right. Very good. In the United States, it's always pretty much always weekly. There are exceptions, but basically it's always weekly. In the Philippines, where I now live, everybody gets paid twice a month, 15th and 30th. 15th and 30th. That's it. Okay. All right. Okay. Naibe, number two.
Income is what excuse me. Income is what you earn monthly or annually.
Okay, your income. We usually talk about it monthly income or annual income. Right. Exactly. So we usually, those are co-located together. My monthly income is, my annual income is. If you're ever trying to get a bank loan or anything like that, you're basically going to have to divulge or tell your monthly or your annual income. Yes, Max?
Why not an income?
Mistake, I guess. Oh, okay. Actually, you're right. Right, it's actually next. You're right. Okay. Oh, we've got this all messed up. Okay. So I guess this is actually wage is what you earn monthly or annually. I get messed up because it's different for British and American. Sorry, I goofed that up. Okay, so for British English speakers, a wage is what you earn monthly or annually. I'm sorry. My apologies. And income is the next one. Oh, okay. I got it all screwed up. All right, because it's different American and British. Let me start all over again. My apologies to everyone. I get confused. This is British information. Americans think about this whole thing differently. Okay. A wage is what you earn weekly. Okay. Not for Americans. Your wage is what you earn hourly for an American. If I get $10 an hour, $15 an hour, $15 an hour is my wage. So this is different. All right. Salary for an American refers to what you get per week. So it's different. A salary is if I do not make $15 an hour, I get $500 a week. That is my salary. But it doesn't matter if I work 35 hours or 55 hours, I get $500 a week. And I can say I'm on salary, meaning I get a set wage. All right, I can say a set wage is a salary. All right, $500 a week, doesn't matter how many hours I work. Okay, so I'm sorry about that. I get messed up. Apparently for British English, a wage is what you earn weekly. A salary is what you earn monthly or annually. And then your annual salary plus any other money you earn in a year is your income. Now that's true. However much money you earn at your job plus if you earn other money in other ways, that is your income. Okay, I'm sorry if thanks Max for alerting me to that. I had it all messed up. It's a bit different British how Americans and Brits use these words. Okay, let's move on to number 4. Simone, number 4, please.
Can I see the options, please?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I am not sure.
Okay, what is the sentence?
So the sentence is a blank is paid to a professional for some work. A lawyer, for example, is like maintenance. I don't know. I'm not sure.
God, if I need maintenance from a lawyer, please shoot me.
Oh no! I think. I don't know really. I don't know the meaning of the word grant, for example.
Okay, a grant is something like somebody gets a grant from the government to study the breeding habits of cockroaches. All right,
Okay.
so they're given a grant. Here's $1 million. You go study how cockroaches breed. That's a grant.
So it's not a fee. It's not a pension. It's not income.
Wait a minute. Why is it not a fee?
I don't know. I thought fee was something not good. I don't know. So for example,
do you like paying? It's not good.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, so yes, you're right. I pay a fee to study at university. Yes, you're right.
Yes, you do. You pay a fee to study at university. Good example. You pay a fee to a lawyer. You pay the doctor's bill. You pay the doctor's bill. He has a certain fee for medical laboratory charges and another fee for visits, etc. Okay. Wait a minute. Where am I here? Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Moving on. Italo.
Yes.
Okay. Number 5.
Number 5. Number 5. Grant is given by parents to children.
Yeah.
Grant?
Not really.
Not grant?
What do parents give children here? Not a grant. A grant is, well, the government gives a grant to university for people to do research. Some types of organizations and businesses. There are college grants. Microsoft gives money to students who meet their qualifications as a grant, a college grant. It's money that's just given for a specific purpose. That's a grant. So I can't say that parents give their children a grant. Italo, what would what would you give your kids? You wouldn't give them a grant. Grants are usually like, $100,000 or $1 million or something. 50,000.
Maybe
Okay.
another pocket money. Maybe.
Pocket money? Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Here's some pocket money. Okay. Now, I have to say here, if it's a regular, sure, at any time a parent may, here's 20 bucks, have fun at the movies. You may give your kid pocket money. Sure. That's like one time giving them money. We also have the word allowance. This is used in America a lot differently than the rest of the world. I only knew this meaning before I lived in different countries. In America, an allowance specifically is the money that a parent gives to a child the same amount every week, like a wage, okay, $10 a week, $20 a week, whatever they agree on, usually, normally, in exchange for the child doing some specific chores around the house, washing the dishes every day, mowing the lawn, taking out the garbage, keeping their room clean, whatever. That's very normal in American culture. Okay, that's an allowance. However, an allowance in other countries, here I live in the Philippines, and part of your salary, you are given allowance. You're given money. You can get a travel allowance. You get a rice allowance, a clothing allowance. Clothing you get extra money that is supposedly for things like clothing and travel and what have you. Extra things that somehow are related to the job. So it is a part of salary. This is not done in America. Not really at all. They have other things they do.
If you have children from government, they give the allowance to the family from tax, no?
It's not allowance. So a tax allowance?
To children, the family who have children, then
Like of benefits.
Yeah, not benefits. They reduce the amount of your tax if you have children. Sometimes Americans will refer to their children as their little tax deductions. Yeah, I have 2 little tax deductions. Indeed, they're deductions.
I think Heidi
Okay.
was talking about adopted child.
Adopted child. No. There are other programs. I mean, there are numerous federal programs. There is, for example, Social Security program, which, for example, if you're a child whose father was killed in Iraq, they're going to send you money every month. This is actually part of, it's very complex, but it's part of Social Security and part of the United States Armed Services Agreement. They also cover that. All right. So they would be given a Social Security check every month. Yeah, monthly. But they don't really call that an allowance. Yeah, maybe they do, but I'm not aware of it if they do. It's possible that I don't know. You get a Social Security check. There are things called tax allowances that have to do specifically with tax laws, things that are deductible or change the amount of tax that you have. That's here, I can't even go down that path. Literally, I am not making this up. The tax laws in the United States, if written on normal 11 by 8 pieces of paper. If you stack the rule book, all the papers that make the tax law in the United States, if you just stack them on the floor, a sheet of paper at a time, it would reach a height of 5 feet. Okay, so don't ask me to explain American tax laws. I cannot do it.
Oh my gosh.
That is no exaggeration. That is a proven actual fact. They are insane.
I think in Brazil it's quite the same. You pay a lot of taxes.
Yeah, well, it's not just that there's a lot of taxes. The fact is there's a lot of tax laws. You're talking billions of words to describe the laws you're supposed to follow, which makes doing your taxes a whole lot of fun in the United States. Yes, anyway. It gets crazy. So I don't know the terminologies they use and exactly specifically how they use them. I don't know. I'm not a CPA, so can't say. Okay, moving on. Heidi. Okay, number 6.
Number 6, people who have retired receive a pension.
Pension. Right. And Brits, and here's another important Brit versus American. Brits call them pensioners. If you're a retired person, you're a pensioner. Americans call them retirees. They just generally don't use pensioner.
I'm paying pension to America or Philippines.
Sorry?
You need to pay the pension money every month. Because you need to receive pension money after retirement. So,
well, well, there's 2 things. First of all, there's the federal program, which is in America is called Social Security.
mm-hmm.
Automatically deducted from your paycheck. It every time they deduct a certain amount from your paycheck. It's really astounding how much it is. Seriously, they've taken like $1 million from me over my lifetime.
Oh.
I will never get that back, by the way. I have no crazy dream I'm ever going to see that money again. I don't believe it. But yes, you're supposed to get it back when you retire. But seriously, 15 years from now, I don't think that money will still be there. In any case, it's not there now. In fact, they're borrowing. The stupid government takes that money and then uses it for other things, like the military, for example. And then they borrow and they say, oh, we'll pay it back later. But, of course, as you know, the American government is in $18 trillion worth of debt. So am I going to get my $1 million back? No, highly doubtful. Basically, it's like 12% every single paycheck you've ever had. And I started working. I started working when I was 14. So even if you're a child, they take that Social Security money out. Even if they don't tax you, they always take that money out. Okay, that's the government program. And they pay you back what would probably be considered borderline poverty level every month. When you're old, you retire, you have no other retirement plan. The government will give you a certain amount every month. I think that amount is like, I don't know, $1,200, $1,500, something like that. It is way below what you actually need to survive. Anyway, that's Social Security. It used to be that businesses would set aside some money for you every month, and the business would continue to pay you after you retired, depending on how many years you had worked for the company. They would give you a pension, which is the original word, the original pension. That's what it means. It's from a company. This is extremely rare in the United States, pretty much a thing of the past now. It just doesn't happen anymore. Non-existent. Now, employees, they shifted that burden onto the actual people, the workers, and they basically convince you that you should get a 401k or other retirement programs that work through the business, but it's a deduction from your pay. It's deducted from your pay for your retirement. In which case you can use your 401k as a retirement program, which is what is normally done in the United States now. So somehow, not only did they manage to pay people less over time, they managed them to not give them a pension and instead put that onto the workers. So they pay more money. Yeah. Okay, anyway. So much for retiring. Okay, Heidi, how does that compare to Japan, Heidi?
Yeah, we need to pay the pension money every
You
month.
need to pay. Okay.
From our income, several percentage. Depend on the income, it's different. Percentage is different.
Ah, really? That's interesting. In America, tax is different depending on income, but the Social Security is the same. I think it's 12%, or maybe it's only 5%. Maybe it's 5%. Either way, it's constant for everyone. Doesn't matter if you're a billionaire or you're making minimum wage. Okay. Let's continue. All right, Max, number 7.
Please. Give me to look. Let me to look at this stuff.
Okay. Something
Yeah,
is
is
paid by a man to his ex-wife. All right.
Maybe maintenance.
Maintenance. Yeah. Here's another one where it's a big difference. No, that's very, very funny to me. Maintenance. That's very funny. That's very British. I would not know what that meant. I have to pay my maintenance. To me, that maintenance is something you pay maybe to your apartment building. You pay a maintenance fee so that they can fix the plumbing or the heating or a broken window or what have you. Yeah. Americans would say alimony. You pay your ex-wife alimony if that's the agreement that is found in court. Why should men give maintenance to ex-wife? Oh, you got me on that one, man. I don't know.
Because you guys make us crazy.
Well, okay, in the olden days, in the past, not that old, but 30 years ago, men had the job, they supported the family, and the woman stayed home to do the work. But the reality is, in America, the law hasn't changed, but now the men and women both work. Quite possible the woman could make more money than the man. All right. Now there's child support on top of alimony. It depends who gets. The funny thing is sometimes men still have to give the ex-wife alimony, but you never hear about a woman who has to pay a man alimony. Just it doesn't exist. There's no such thing.
Here in Brazil, it's common.
Really?
Really? If women make more money, we pay the men. Why not?
Really? Okay.
Really?
Well, in my view, United States law is about 30 years behind where the society is at any given time. Yeah. Paternalism, you got it, Javier. That's exactly right. It's pretty sexist, really. Except the opposite way. Yeah. Yeah, Americans never catch up with themselves when it comes to society and the law. Strangely enough. Carvalho, let's go to number 8.
Okay. Income is extra money you receive monthly or annually if you keep money in the bank. Income.
Not income.
Not income.
Not income. Where is it? Well, okay. The money, all right, if you have a savings account, they will give you a certain percentage of extra money. Yes, this is part of your income in addition to your wages or money you won in the lottery or whatever. This is okay, if you save money, this is extra money the bank gives you. If you borrow money, this is the extra money the bank charges you for money you borrowed. If you use a credit card, you're going to have to pay this extra money. It's called Carvalho?
The extra money?
Yeah. And lots of it.
I don't know, teacher.
Okay, this is
I'd say in
interest.
English. Interest. Okay.
Interest. So when you borrow money, you might have to pay in a bank. You might have to pay 5%, 7%, 10%. Credit card, you may have to pay 18%, 25%. I remember when I was a kid, when I started my own bank account, my interest for my savings was like 6%. So I earned annual 6%. Nowadays, the bank, you're lucky if you can get 2%. Something happened with the banks in my lifetime. Believe me, they don't want to give you anything. And instead, the interest rates are much higher. What happened to the banks? When did they become so insanely greedy? I don't know. Okay. Anyway, Javier, number 9.
Some people receive a bonus once a year if they have done a good job or if the company has had a good year.
Indeed, a bonus. Okay, it doesn't have to be once a year. You can get a bonus anytime, depending on your company. Most common type of bonus for many people, many Westerners, is a Christmas bonus. This is very common.
If you're curious, in Russian we call it 13 salary.
Yeah, here in I think this is actually fairly widespread. We also have that in the Philippines. It's called 13th month pay. But interesting thing about this, Max, we were trying to figure out. I was working for a company. We're trying to figure out what is the better way to pay, weekly, American style, because we were using American banks at the time in this particular company. Or would it make more sense to use 13th month pay? The truth is, 13th month pay seems like a bonus, and the workers think it's a bonus, but in reality, it's a bonus for the company. Because in every month, if you consider the fact that there are something like 22 working days on average, I forget exactly, but there's a few extra days. The roughly 2 days times 12, or okay, times 11 if you don't want to count February. All right, that's 22 days. That's another 5 days a week times 4 weeks, 20 days. That's your 13th month. So in reality, the company gets to keep your money in the bank and earn interest using your money that you have earned, and they don't have to give it back to you until the year's over. So really, it's a good thing for the company, and they're cheating you out of the interest you would have earned for the entire year, actually. So, yeah, the whole 13th month thing, which many workers think is a wonderful thing, is really the company holding your money. Ha! So they can make money with it. Yeah. I love that one.
Do you remember Russian writer Pushkin?
Pushkin, yeah. Well, I didn't know him personally, Max, but
and me too. But he wrote some kind of line. No one can understand Russia by mind. And I think some American guy also wrote something like, "No one can understand America by one, American by month, by mind."
By mind? Okay. Anyway, I don't get it, but maybe because I don't understand. Because I'm an American. I don't
With
know.
mind, by thought.
Okay.
How can I understand that? I don't know.
Thoughts, ideas. Okay.
Thoughts, yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, true enough. Possibly. All right. Last one here. Number 10, Naibe.
A grant is money given to you you with to help you with your studies or to travel.
Yeah, a grant. As I said, college grants or research grants. By the way, those are common co-locations. College grant, research grant. Sometimes academics, professors will get a grant to go on sabbatical and, I don't know, do some kind of field work or field travel related to their area of study. So, yeah, that's another kind of grant. Okay. Talking about your income. All right, we're going to see how this works in normal spoken sentences. Looking at dialogues. Be mindful of the correct form of the verb in the phrases below. We're going to use one of these 4 phrases here. Okay. Number 1. Simone is gone. Okay, Italo. Sorry, Italo. Can you read number 1? Italo? No. And go back to Simone. Simone, are you back again? Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
I
Yes.
can.
Okay. Well, all right. Nobody's jumping on it. Heidi, can you try number 1, please?
I've only just got enough to get by at the moment, but fortunately, next month, what?
Okay, think about the tense.
No choice. I need to create some work.
No, the choices are up here.
Okay. But fortunately, next month, pretty good money, get a rise, make a no.
There's a couple possibilities here.
Get I get a rise.
Actually, 3 of these will probably work in this sentence.
Next month, so not number 1.
Whatever it is, got to be future tense.
Make a lot of money. Next month, but fortunately, get a rise. No.
Could be, but of course it's got to be future tense. It could be, actually could be many of these. Fortunately, I will get a rise. British say get a rise. Americans would never say that. We say get a raise. Okay. Fortunately, I will get a raise next month. Fortunately, I will earn pretty good money. If you earn different money every month, that's possible. Fortunately, I will make a lot more money next month. It could be actually any of these.
Oakley,
Yes.
it seems like future in the past. Maybe it's more, but fortunately, I would not.
No, it's predictive.
No?
He's using the simple future to predict. No, it's not future in the past. I have got enough. So I have just enough. Now I have just enough to get by at the moment. Well, it says now at the moment, but in the future I will get more money.
Okay.
He's just making a prediction.
If I said, but Unfortunately, I would get a rise next month. What does it mean?
It doesn't mean
Or
anything. It's nonsense. Um,
okay.
without an if clause, I would get more money next month if I get the promotion. Now that's possible, because now it becomes maybe, maybe not.
Because it's fortunate, so I'm very sure.
Yes, exactly. Fortunately, says that the person is very sure of this prediction. So it's not a hypothetical. That's exactly. Thank you, Heidi. That's exactly right. We can guess that he's reasonably sure it's happening.
I'm getting a rise. Next.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right. Okay. Unfortunately, we are out of time. Tomorrow. Oh, stuck. Tomorrow we'll be doing more vocabulary related to money. So hope you can join me then. So long for now. Thank you very much.